Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. It is a thankful Thursday for me. Um, this is my Friday where I can choose to um do what I want for the next couple of days. And since I am under the weather, I will be taking that time again to relax and to enjoy my time in my home and and take time for God because I need to have a deep conversation with him. So I'm going to be spending time just to regroup, to release, and to allow God to speak to me. And I have to do it. One of the content creators that I do watch, she's on a daily putting out great content. Her name is Shay Love. I'm gonna post one of her videos, and I highly recommend that you plug in and get connected to this young lady because I know if she has ministered to me on countless occasions, I know she will minister to you. And when I say that, not personally, just by her coming out in boldness in God and speaking through her Holy Spirit, which is God. You know what I'm saying? So if you are not connected to Shay Love, please get into him because we need to be exposed to good content that's going to be beneficial and that's going to help us in any way in God. You know what I'm saying? Wherever it is speaking of God and his goodness for all of us, and a little encouragement, she's your girl. What I'm trying to do now is just to link up with like-minded people, and they don't have to be talking spiritual all the time, but just be on the same wave page and just doing good content to help people, whether it's to give them laughter, whether it's to educate them on some things, or whether to let them know that they're not alone. And it's a beautiful thing when you can connect with people that truly mean what they say, and also comes with a lens of non-judgment, if I'm saying it right. So with her, let's talk with love. Um, Diva the Boss, Jenna, and the list goes on. There's so many content creators out here that are giving out good content. There's so many, I can't even think of so many. Gamma's World, Angel's Mom, and the list goes on, like I said. Hey, Shonda. Yes, Shonda's another one. How are you doing, baby girl? So, life is short. That's for one. Um, and God needs us. God needs us. Whatever He needs us for, He needs us to stay focused on what He has us on. It's easily to get distracted, and it's even harder to not, do what you like. But if you continue to do what you got to do and listen to His voice and His voice only, He will work it out. I'm definitely practicing minds going forward and watching the company I keep. I say you have to. You have to just be mindful, not everybody's against us because we tend to, and I'm speaking for myself when I say this is, um, sometimes, things happen because that's what the enemy intended. He knows he knows how we are, just like the Lord does. So anything to bring us there, He will. So we have to be mindful of these things and link up with people, and not so much link. Just be careful on what we watch. Because, just because we feel like it's entertaining at the time, it is draining. It's very, very draining. Hey, Diva. So, we have to be because we have to guard our heart with all of our strength and and be mindful that we have a greater purpose on this earth, so much bigger than what we may experience on here. For me, I know I had a lot of growing up to do, a lot of accountability that I had to take, because it's not always them. I have to, and I'll be the first. I gotta keep it 100. I am very stubborn. I am very, very stubborn, and once I get to 1,000, it was no coming down. It was always them, and I never took a look at what part did I play, because you know shit happens, but it don't happen alone. So I have my, how you say it, I have to take accountability for the things that I may put out there or make people feel. And with him, you know what I'm saying? Even if you can't go to the person because for whatever reason, God is asking us whatever it is that we're dealing with, whatever it is, whatever, ain't nothing too impossible for him to fix. He's the fixer. He's a healer. He is the man of all trades. All he's asking is for us, whatever it is that is troubling us, is just to hand it back and leave it there. That don't mean go back and take a little piece of it and try to lead to your understanding, because we're going to make a bigger mess. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it don't have to get bigger. It could just stay where it's at, and God will fix it, because he knows how to do it. You know? Hey, Nate, how you doing, baby? Accountability is always key, but everybody won't take it. I know I'm not perfect person. Yeah, but we don't know what people say behind closed doors when they have their personal one-on-one. I'm a person that I like I said, I have a lot of pride. And sometimes I may not admit that I'm wrong, but girl, when I'm in my little secret place, girl, I'll be waterworks in here. I'm like, Lord, I know I wasn't supposed to do that, but she really asked for it. But you know what? The person that ends up losing, and not this physical world, is us, because we allow it to drain us. So I'm personally learning how to walk in silence. As much as I preached about it in the past, I have found myself having to practice it a lot harder than I thought, and it is not freaking easy. And when you cut the middleman, in it, which is the enemy, because we all know that we're in the spiritual warfare. We're not battling with people. We are battling with wickedness in high places. And what I got from that is that we're not dealing with the flesh. And I'm not trying to preach. But my experience with this neighbor, and I always bring up the neighbor because that was my biggest fucking test. My biggest test, to stay silent. And it was right next door. Did I win? Did I stay silent? Towards the end, I didn't. And it made me feel bad. It made me feel like I failed God. I failed God knowing that I knew what I was dealing with. God was showing me what these people were carrying. They didn't even know they had it on them. You know what I'm saying? So I had to practice it. And I'll be the first to tell you, it's not easy. It's not. It's not. And we have to be aware that there are other people that the enemy uses to encourage us, to lean to our own understanding. Am I making sense? And I don't know. I have just been really, if you haven't been really seeing me on YouTube like that, I have been really searching within Maritza, finding out what is the reason why I feel like I'm under attack. What is the reason why I keep repeating shit and find myself over explaining who I am. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, sis. Um, and I'm done with it. I'm fucking so tapped out that I ain't got an ass no more. My ass is completely gone. I'm sitting on sticks, bone sticks, and I'm being funny, but I'm dead serious. I know who I am. I know what God put in me. No, I'm not perfect. No, I don't say everything right. Sometimes I'm dead wrong. But if I'm not chin checked in a beautiful way, then I won't know what to work on. You know what I'm saying? So I try to surround myself with people, even on YouTube, that's not gonna be afraid to be like, yo, Maritza, you fucking cutting up. You was dead ass wrong. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. I'm gonna be talking my shit underneath my breath. But I'm gonna appreciate you so much more for bringing that to my attention. Because without it, I can't be sharpened. Without it, I can't come out here to give my testimony on what it did to me at the time. So I need to be chin checked. I don't need people to be like, go fuck her up, yeah, tell her ass off. No, I want to do it. Believe me, I want to do it with all my heart. But where did it lead me? It didn't lead me nowhere but into depression, beating myself up for allowing them to take me there, regretting the words that come out. So you know what? I came to the conclusion is to know who I am in him, know that, I'm not too far removed, but I'm a work in progress. And know that whomever he sends my way, to use my discernment. I do admit I get a little naive. I give people benefit of the doubt. And then when shit happens, I end up sitting there beating my ass, beating my head up for the things I allowed um, in my life. But I'm thankful for the heart because we all need someone that could overstand the position that they are in. We all have been dealt with similar things. We are not going to agree on certain things, and we may have a falling out. But I say this: God is the man of mending things the way it needs to. If we could just only grab the lesson out the situation, so that we don't have to repeat it, it'll work itself out. It really will. I believe that with all my heart. Um, I have learned to not engage when my loved ones is fighting. I have learned to be unbiased. I have learned to give words of encouragement and to lead them to the source that can really help them. Because, honey, I know it was plenty of times that I didn't know who to talk to because they didn't understand. And the next thing you know, God was sending that someone that I don't know that understands and help me. That is the biggest blessing, when someone could take themselves out of their situation and say, girl, you got this. It's okay. I didn't like you yesterday, but I still love you. We're all not going to agree on the same page. We all are not going to be on the same page. We're not. We're all different. We all different. But when we can learn from something in a good way, is nothing's impossible for God to fix. I've seen a lot on this YouTube in these last 3 years, and I do admit that at some point I was a part of. I was being a little messy, a lot of messy. I thought everything was funny. Me calling body shaming someone when I don't have no fucking room to body shame because I'm a little humpy. You know what I'm saying? And the front end, well, just told you the back is gone. The back is depleted. That's how much I sat on it. But I had to sit on my thoughts because a lot of time I be dead ass wrong. But I thank God for accountability. I thank God that he's changing me in a way that I can be like, okay, God, I did freak up. Forgive me. But that really ticked me off. And he's like, I told you to give it back, but you don't listen. There's a force, there's a force that's fighting against God. And that loves confusion. That loves people to split. That loves people to argue and to do all that evil shit that we see on fucking YouTube now. Not only on YouTube, because we're not going to put everything on YouTube. It's on all social media sites. So if we don't stay grounded and recognize that we are not dealing with the flesh, we are dealing with wickedness in high places, we're going to get bamboozled all the time. I'm here to encourage someone to keep the faith. Not all things is meant to hurt us, but it is meant for us to look at things that we do not want to repeat. Whether that means changing little things about us, on the way we act, think, etc. So be it. Start applying some changes. Start working on yourself. You can't help people all the time. You know what I'm saying? The only person that can fix other people is God. And if you pray for them people, I promise he will fix it. You know? I pray for all, even the one that I really don't care for. I promise you I do. And it's not a care that I don't care or on a negative. I just don't rock with them. I still pray for them. I still pray for the people that's no longer in my life. Because I want myself to continue to be blessed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not out here to step on nobody's toes. I'm here just to spread love. Hey, Movado, how are you? I'm here to show support. Whether it's just me coming and saying hello. I try not to engage into anything that is negative. If I find myself where people is chin checking in there, I will just say hello and I will keep it pushing because I have to protect and guard my peace. And I just don't like people feuding. It really, really fucks with my spirit. And it's not good. It triggers my anxiety and all that. And I have to wonder, like, why the fuck am I being triggered? Okay, I went to court. I find myself in here breathing the little bit of breath I got. Because I'm catching anxieties and don't even know where it's coming from. It's because of the stuff that I'm allowing myself to be exposed to. The things that I have been allowing in my life that I had to start fucking cutting. And not in a bad way. Hey, Josh. Turks. But yeah, I just want to come up here, and say a little something because I'm trying to stay active. But a sister be needing encouragement too. So if you don't see me a lot coming on here or being who I normally am, pray for a sister because I'm dealing with a lot right now. I'm about to be have a whole new person in my home. I'm dealing with my kids' transition. I'm still dealing with empty nesting. My kids are grown. The baby that's gonna come is gonna fix everything that needed to be fixed. Cause I'm gonna spoil the freak out of my grandchild. Show him so much. Cause I don't know. I'm 50 now. I was sitting here thinking like 50, 60. Monday to Thursday is like in one day. So I'm like, do I have time to be sitting out here getting myself hyper? I don't need my grandchild to see me looking like Kung Fu Panda. He needs to see his grandmother calm, and I need to be around. I'm dealing with uncontrolled hypertension. I feel like I'm taking blood pressure medicines for no fucking reason because it's not doing anything. And I realize that it is God that has kept me so far. Because it had been anybody else, I'd have been stroked the fuck out. The way I be taking my medicine, not my medicine, the way I go to the doctors and how my pressure with medicine is 184 over 110 or something like that. I know that 110 be hella big. Hi. Hey, OG Jamel, how are you? Welcome, welcome. So I'm dealing with real things, you know. I have been trying to incorporate drinking less soda. Got it down to 1 cup. As much as I want to drink a cup, I can't. I do have a cup at night to help me belch. But I put a whole bunch of ice in there. I love me some ice. And once that is gone, that small cup, I'm back to my water. I'm trying to get my life back. I'm trying to help it. Maybe, not maybe, I know that once I start eating right and doing the things I'm supposed to do for my body, that blood pressure would go down. But who can testify that it's hard out here for a pimp? These damn commercials don't make it better, and neither does Mary Jane. Mary Jane, I like her a lot, but Mary Jane put my ass fat, and that is facts. But anyway, I just want to come on here and just say hello and to remain positive. No matter what you're dealing with right now, nothing is too big for God. He is asking us to hand whatever is concerning us and to keep it with him. That means don't freaking touch it. He gonna fix it. I believe he is. I believe he's on it right now. You know, life is short. We got this freaking election coming. I don't care who you vote. Make a wise decision. Because I've been hearing about that 2025, whatever the other party got planned, and I ain't with it. This fight that we're fighting right now is not against people. It's higher. That's what that scripture means. We're dealing with wickedness in high places. That means no one can control that. We're dealing with people that don't want to see us win. And I'm not saying people, I'm talking about the spirit. If you find yourself going through things after things after things, guess what? All right, boo. All right, thank you for tapping in. If you find yourself going into, you know, just having things and just coming left and right, it's not for no reason. It's because of that light that you carry. And when you're doing things to honor him and to make things better for other people, they're going to attack. These spirits is meant to distract us and take us off course. Of course. Why not? Why not? Hey, Lakin. But anyway, I love y'all. You know, the ones I connected to. Y'all know what it is. Thank you for giving this panda a chance. I am not what people say. Get to know me for yourself, and you will see that my ass is crazy. But my heart is so damn big that I'm crazy. I'm crazy big. Get it? I am. I be joking myself. I know Sister Love be like, you're not big. Oh yeah, if you seeing the angle that I'm seeing, you would say otherwise. This belly is big. But guess what? My man like it. This food boy ain't too big for him to lift. He got muscles. Yes, he does. Listen, I've learned to look at my flaws and to love me just the way that I am. Whether I'm fat, I don't look right skinny. I would never go back skinny. I'm sorry. Girl, I'm a circle. Shonda, I'm a circle. Thank you so much for encouraging me, but I am called a panda for a fucking reason. You know, pandas ain't got fat arm and legs. It's all midsection. Yes, but guess what? We get on that Titanic, y'all can hold on to me. We'll be floating. We're gonna depend on this damn stomach. Ooh, but you know what? At one time, I used to be very insecure about it, and I'm like, shit. I got this man that want this good old cooch every night. He be flipping it, rub it down. He rubs my belly to sleep. He rubs me like I'm a bear. Yeah, yes, he does. His little panda bear. And that's he's like, baby, I don't know why you so hard on yourself. You fine. And I know he gonna say that because he know this cooch is good. It's amazing. 28 years on the 19th being together. And no, we're not married yet. I don't know why we holding up. We in our heads we already married. Hey Selena, hey beautiful. So, that's pretty much it. I'll be on here talking about my shit because, honey, the battlefield of the mind and the way my brain operates, I think about everything at one time and is overwhelming. It is. It's a whole lot of love, whole lot of motherfuckers. Girl, let me tell you, Lakin, 28 years, I felt like that was a bid. It is a bid. Two Geminis together. Ooh, how do we work it? By the grace of God. Yes. But I have learned a lot. No, our relationship is not perfect. But he is definitely my confidant. He is my best friend. He's the one that I could go to raw because he knows me. I can't lie to him. He'd be like, come on, Maritza. That's how that he knows me like my mother knows me. You feel me? So, he tells me, like, you got to stop doing these things. And I be getting mad. I be cussing his ass out. You don't know. I tried to make excuses on why I kept feuding with the neighbor, which he didn't like her either. Let me just state that. But there'd be times he'd be telling me not to, not to engage with them because all they want is a reaction. But some people be deserving that shit. Especially when you keep fucking with someone and they telling you to stop. So, I'm just thankful, even though I still am fighting the case with this girl's mother, and I'm to a point that, whatever's God's will, let it be done. I've never been in trouble before. If they go ahead and put it on me, then I guess I'll just be dealing with a misdemeanor, but I don't really feel like I'm going to lose this case, even though considering, y'all get when I say considering, my ass was wrong too. But, God is going to work it because God says, we're supposed to be neighborly, right? But he also tells us not to provoke people. Stop being a bully and provoking, and that's definitely what I had on my hands. I only became the bad guy when I reacted. Hey, Suke, how are you? So, I'm learning little steps. I'm just trying to be the one to encourage people. I may not have all the words, and sometimes I be in my shit. But if you see a sister pop in and say hello, and if that's all I said, that's all I got for right now. But I just pray that my presence is just like I got this case, had got it all worked out. And trust me, yes, I understood what you wrote, Shonda. I understood what you wrote. So, we got to keep pressing forward. We have so much that God has in store for us. We are some of us that has platforms. We all have the power right there, right in front of us to make a big difference. You got this case, God, trust me, already worked out. Yeah, but a little bit of me is a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my truth. If you get what I'm saying, and then I feel bad going and lying because I'm listen. Anyone that really knows me knows I'm too damn honest. I'm so honest. Let me tell you, one time I went to apply for a job, right? And I knew my urine was dirty. I knew it. I knew it. And when I went in, they told me that that they had to terminate me because my urine came out dirty. My dumb ass says, I wasn't smoking no weed. See, that's the naive Maritza. She said, well, who said it was marijuana? And she looked at me, and I was fired. I was fired. I was so bad. That was a good ass data entry job. I had my son. I was gonna be able to provide for him and not be on welfare. But first of all, I went in there knowing I had a dirty ass urine. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? But I did, and I was honest about it. Too damn honest, because she ain't saying which drug it could have been amphetamines or something like that. When I done smoked the whole joint. I'm serious, Diva. I done told these people that I smoke weed. So when that post office job came, my best friend's sister said, I'm going to tell you right now, Maritza, don't do the same shit you did in Saks. Because your ass ain't going to get hired. And I'm vouching for you, because in the post office, it's not what you know, it's who you know in the office that could pull your application. That's by the grace of God. Thank God for people that watch me grow up working at the post office. You know? And guess what? I passed the urine test with my own pee. Yes, I did, because I was scared. I was scared that shit was going to happen. And when he asked me, did I ever get fired for a dirty urine, I looked at them with a straight face and told them no. And girl, when I was hired and I got my package on what I would be receiving, and in 1990, when was my son born? He was going to be 1998. May of 1998, I was hired as a mail processor. And I never looked back. How you doing, Kimberly McNeil? How are you? Welcome, welcome. So I say that to say, because I be jumbling and stuff like that. Guard your hearts. Protect your peace. This internet could be used either way, to put out good or to put out evil. And if you're not evil, if you're not a person that likes confrontation or evilness, let's try not to expose ourselves to that type of content. I know it's hard. I'll be the first to say it, because I'll be in the bushes sometimes. But then I'll be finding my spirit, like, get off, go play some Candy Crush, or go roll yourself another blunt. I'm keeping it honest, right? Because I ain't say I had it all together. There's some things that Maritza's still working on. And Mary Jane right now is my therapist. I promise you she is. She's Mary Jane Rodriguez. Yeah, she keeps me sane. And it keeps me from getting sick. My day is good. I'm just a little crampy. You know how that goes. So I've just been trying to do my best. I really didn't have no house chore. My grand dog has company, but she's bougie and antisocial, so she is with my daughter-in-law. She don't even come to me. Her name is Duchess. My man is super excited because we got some dog puss around for my dog. But my dog is scared of dog puss. I think he's a priest or something, because he does not like it at all. Hey, Jenna. Oh, you're welcome. That's what support is all about. Showing your face. Going in there, showing support, giving you your view. Sometimes I just let the thing run. But I appreciate you all. Just thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my story. Because I tell you, there's more to my story than anything. And I feel like God chose this social media site for me to express, to get out what I've been through and what God is doing in me right now. It has not always, I wasn't always this Maritza. Maritza was severely broken. And until I found the root of the brokenness and the connection to God, that He started to take my broken pieces and put it back together little by little. And what has been helping Maritza push along in her healing journey is talking about it and sharing my story. No matter how much bad feedback I get from out there, um, yeah, I'm telling my business, but it's business that I've been through that I feel like is going to be beneficial for somebody else to start their journey. It's not to look at me or idolize me as a God. I am just a willing vessel to share my story to on how God is working it out. Um, Also, I had shared this with someone else. They asked a question, and my reply, I mentioned what I've been through and how I didn't know the entire staircase to living in this new state that I'm in, that I don't even have no family down here. So that was a bold move, but how many of us know when God puts something in your heart, He won't stop until you act on it. And some of us may never act on it, and then find themselves regretting not taking heed and taking a step of faith forward into it. I had no idea what I was gonna face. I just knew I needed to trust God. And I have found myself being the breadwinner, paying almost $1,500 around that time, $1,500 rent. Winter time, gas, electric, garbage. I don't get no food stamps. I had to feed three people. Three people that likes to eat. And I shared this with someone, I wanted to commit suicide. I was thinking of each highway, because they have highways, they have a bridge, how I could just jump off and just take myself out. But God says, think about the fall. Think about how hard it's going to hit you. So, my scary ass, I was like, that shit ain't going to work. Um, and thank God for the people that He placed in my path, because I was going to give up. Um, and now I can see it now. I thank God for His grace and mercy. I thank God for His strength, because I didn't know whether I was coming or going. I felt like I had made the biggest mistake. I didn't know how I was going to eat. All I knew that I had to keep a roof over my head, and I knew I couldn't go back to New York. Hey, writers. So I say that to say that whatever you're experiencing right now, I know it's hard to see the entire staircase. Believe me, I was in it, and I sometimes find myself being reminding myself. I find myself reminding me that if He did it before, He can do it again. And that's what keeps me from slipping into that depression. So I thank God for the spiritual line that He is ordering my way. Y'all are my spiritual line. How you doing, Miss Chicago? Riders, I don't know if I spoke to you. Y'all my family. Y'all my internet family. And I appreciate all of you. Hey, Shay Love. I just appreciate what you're doing on YouTube, because it's really helping me out. If you want to know, it helps me. It helps me stay grounded. It helps me stay focused. And most of all, it helps me stay reminded. When the attacks come, I automatically go to God. Whether y'all believe it or not, I really do. But I do truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. All of y'all play a big big part of my healing journey. Whether y'all know it or not, just being bold and coming out and spilling some real shit. Sorry for the curses. I'm still in recovery for that. Okay, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying. I've been doing good without cursing, but every now and then, I get eager just to throw the S and the F. You know, my friend is a minister now, so that she's my practice. She's like, Maritza. I'm like, okay. I'm sorry. I just said the F bomb because I really meant it. No, but I've been learning. I've been learning how to curve, but sometimes it just be coming out. Just be coming out. I only been cursing since I was 3 years old. So it's just, I got to practice. Practice make perfect, right? Nobody is perfect. We're making life out together. Yes, I agree. I agree. We are baby steps. I'm almost out of the formula stage, but I'm still drinking formula because I'm learning so much, and you know why? It's because today I'm more receptive. Today I have a better understanding on what he needs out of me. Do I get everything right? Absolutely not. But I have a willing spirit. I want to conquer whatever I need to conquer on this earth. I want to hear, you did a great job, daughter. I want to be there with my sisters and my brothers that God allows in my path. I want to be able to see each and every one of y'all go right there, waiting for God to open up the doors for us to go party up there. Because we're going to be worried about nothing. We're gonna be chilling with the lions and the tigers if they still there. They're probably gonna be talking. I visualize how heaven is gonna be. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But anyway, Lord, time ago, and if I don't know if y'all noticed that I have a lot to say. It's because I done made myself a fresh cup of coffee, and I don't know how to stop. That's when Speedy Gonzalez comes in and start just talking about everything. But I'll be holding a lot. I've been finding myself a little down and a little defeated. But I had to fix my own damn crown and say, girl, you came a long way. Don't you let nobody disturb your spirit. Don't let these people next door make you feel like you a bad person. God says you're not supposed to provoke the child. I don't be trying to provoke. I just be reacting. But I'm learning how to react different. So, support goes a long way. I'm good. I am honored to say support one another in any way that you can. I was just mentioning you, Shay Love. Shay Love, she's another sister that comes out in boldness and speaks from her heart. And the sister's been helping me out. I had to email her and tell her thank you, because people don't know what you go through unless you tell them. And even what you tell them, you cannot. I know for me, I have a hard time explaining how I feel. And when a person comes out and starts talking, because I am a listener, and they start saying things that is familiar, I'm like, damn, I'm experiencing that. Yeah, well, what? Did I talk to this girl? Never mind you, I'm just meeting Shade Love, a year or two now? Because you've been around for a minute, too. For her to come out, I know ain't nothing but God talking through her. Just keep it going. That encouragement helps me all the time. So, Shay Love, if you don't see me all the time, I be listening. I be catching your line because I know it ain't about no BS. I know there's something for me to hear. Because God uses us, believe me. He speaks through us. What? You're for the blood? Nobody is perfect. We're walking together. You're for the blood. Yeah, for the... Yo, I was real slow for like 10 seconds. I read it twice out loud, but in my head I read it like 6 times. I feel what you saying. I ain't say I was perfect. God, it ain't just say it ain't crack. It ain't good either. I'm not trying to separate it. I'm not supposed to be doing it. But in God's time, He would take it away from me. And again, I know it may not be everybody's reasoning, but it helps me with my anxiety for real. It helps me stay. It helps me with anxiety, and it helps me to sleep. Cause if I don't have a little bit, just to get me a little tired, I'll be up at 4 in the morning, having to get up at 5:30, and then I'll really be walking around like Rookie the Raccoon. So, to each his own. I'm not embarrassed. When he's ready to deliver me from that, he will, and he's on it. Um, so, it is what it is. I'm just an open person. I'm an open person to speak my truth because I don't want people to be thinking that I walk around like my dookie don't stink and I got it all together because I really don't. I don't. I don't. Sometimes I need help. Sometimes I need somebody to tell me to shut the heck up. Get it together, Maritza. And I'll be mad for 10 seconds. I promise you I will. But I will respect it. Because people, time is valuable. If a person takes time to give you constructive criticism, that's love to me. It knocks me out for the rest of the night too, Maritza. Let me tell you, that is, and you know what? Realistically, God made that is a medicine plant. You know what I'm saying? That God put us there, but some of us abuse it. You know what I'm saying? Some of us abuse it in such a terrible way. My thing is, if I don't have it to get it, that's not my first thing I get. I'd rather put food in my house. I'd rather make sure my bills is paid. And most of all, make sure I got my things from Bath and Body. I will buy Bath and Body Works before a blunt. I promise you. Because it's going to help my house to stay fresh, right? I like to smell. You come in my house, you're going to smell clean stuff. And I have an animal. And I smoke in here. But the sister got OCD, and thank God my man is an OCD person too, because I be in here spraying bleach, everything. I'm not supposed to be smoking in here. I smoke my cigarettes out. But my blunts, I will smoke in my own privacy of my lab. Hey, Quanda, God, yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please hit the like button. I'm just so happy that God can use us. I've met, some really crazy people. I have, but I have met a lot of beautiful souls out in this internet that I just don't see y'all as my virtual family. Y'all are my sisters and brothers in Christ. And y'all help me stay grounded for real, and I appreciate y'all so much. Jenna is new. Jenna, if you can drop your channel. Anyone that has a channel, um, can someone drop some of the content creators' channels, or if they're not able to, I think I shared something with Shay Love recently and Selena. Go through that post in my community post, and if you're not connected to these people, connect. Let's show some support. Let's encourage our brothers and sisters, because we all got something inside of us just waiting for us to show the world. We are needed. We count. You know that, right? I hope y'all do. We make the world go round. We are the change that the YouTube needs. So, again, I am proud of us. Continue to press forward. Continue to lean on God for everything. Trust Him always and only Him. And let him just order your steps. It hasn't been easy for me, and I'm still working. But I thank God for the renewal of my mind. I thank God I ain't who I was last year. I'm grateful that He has chosen me to transition. I'm grateful that He has not given up on me. I'm grateful that He didn't let them suicide attempts succeed. Yeah, it's hard. When you don't really get to know a person, you don't know to deal with it with God. You know? So, anyway, it is 4 o'clock. I got 30 minutes to get in the shower and get dressed and take my tail. I didn't know you had a channel. Yeah. Yeah, Jenna, she's new. She's a new sister. That's our little dancing diva. She likes to dance. She's very crafty. You do, thank you. Sometimes I be feeling like I don't be getting the full message out. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, a little bit of insecurity because I don't want people to paint me. Well, I don't want people to paint me. That was the wrong word. I don't want people to look at me as if I walk around and I don't see the things that I may do. I just don't talk about it. I really don't. I just try to work on it. God help me. I be trying not to be entertaining. But I always share that story how I learned the lesson and I try not to do it again. You know, and I had to think like, you know, you gotta straighten up, Maritza. You know? I try, Jenna. I try. I could be a bitch sometimes. I promise you I can. But I don't, you know, I spent so much time fighting with myself and with people and shifting blame on why my life wasn't going right and why I felt disconnected. I never was one to be wanting to be in the popular crowd because they sometimes was mean. Some of them bitches is mean. And I could read them. I could definitely read bitches like that. If you see the resting bitch face, that means don't fuck with me because I don't like you. I don't care for your spirit. These are people that look down on people and they ain't got shit. I was homeless for 4 months before I came to North Carolina. Well, look at God. Hey, Jules. What's up, beautiful? So, yeah, Jules is another one. She is Jenna. Hook up with Real Spills. She's the DJ. She's the party promoter. Diva's the one is the top. How you say it? The head chef, and she got the latest news on the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? She got you on that. She definitely got you on the food. There'll be some new shit all the time. Thank you, Jules. But yeah, let's continue to work together, continue to work on ourselves most of all, and let's continue to protect our peace, you know? Just ask God. Ask God. Yeah, Real Spills, and it's also, I know you connected to Selena. Kimberly, do you have a channel? If you do, please let Jenna know and Real Spill. If you can, y'all can drop your channels. It ain't nothing to me. I love sharing is caring. Make sure you drop Shay Loves. And if you're in Lake and Kisses is the storyteller. She's Slick Rick baby sister. Yes. Shay Love is I'm not saying you like him. No, I'm saying you're similar. because when you deliver your message, Shay Love, you're to me because I watch Joel Osteen. I don't care who don't care for him, but when he delivers his message, it's like I understand what he's talking about. And she's the cousin of Joel Osteen. She comes out here and put out good content, good encouragement. Get connected to her, Miss Chicago. If anyone else, let's continue to show some support. You know, even if you can't physically, it doesn't hurt to support. Okay, so let me cut this short. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Don't worry about yesterday. Leave yesterday in yesterday. Don't bring that shit into Thursday. If you did, tell them that he got to go. That no more. For the rest of the day, he got to go. You ain't got no room here. We're gonna have to start speaking to these spirits. Not today, honey. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Not today. You got a problem with me? Go to my father. Girl, because I'm done with you. But anyway, be blessed. Stay humble. And be gracious for everything that God puts your way. And have a blessed day. Because I was about to go real ghetto on y'all, but I'm not. Y'all have a blessed day. Let me get out of here. Peace out.